Okay, so I'm going to do an example of finding an inverse, finding f inverse given f of x. So the first step is replace f of x with y if it's written as f of x. The second step, as we know, is interchange x and y. That is, wherever there's y, make it an x, and wherever there's an x, make it a y. Then we solve the resulting equation for y. So when I subtract 3, we get 2y equals x minus 3. Divide by 2 and we get x minus 3 over 2. This is our inverse function. It's a function of x, so we want to write, we write f inverse. It only has x's in it. It's a function of x. And it's equal to x minus 3 over 2. Now, what is this? How does this work? Well, as we explained, y equals 2x plus 3. We get some graph. We plug in our x value. Let's pick an x value of 4. When x is 4, what do we get? 4 times 2 is 8. 8 plus 3 is 11. So when x is 4, y is 11. When I plug 4 in here, it gives us a y value of 11. The inverse function is the function that when I plug this in, it's going to take me back to the x value that I plugged in to begin with. So when I plug in 11 here, f inverse of 11, I get 11 minus 3 over 2. 11 minus 3 is 8, and 8 over 2 is 4, which is what we would expect. Because when I plugged in 4, I got 11. Therefore, when I plug 11 into the inverse, I better get 4. It's just the nature of inverse functions.